Hi family, it's me, your girl, Afro Ashley. I'm rocking my afro today even though it looks a hot mess, but I combed it out a little. I don't know if I want to do natural or perm my hair. Too much work. Anyways, I wanted to come on here because I want to say hi, and it's been a lot health-wise going on, and it's been incredibly annoying, so that's been fun. I had to, my pseudo tumor is back in full force, so that's so fun. So my headaches are severe, and so I had to go have a spinal tap, and I was like, oh yay. I mean, I hate the spinal tap, but it usually helps, right? And so I was like, yay, the spinal tap's gonna help me a lot. It did not. I got a really bad spinal headache after the spinal tap. Like immediately after, my head was hurting, which is kind of weird. And then, I mean, it hurts afterwards, but I mean like a spinal headache type hurt. It's kind of weird right after. And then a few days later, I woke up crying, head was killing me. It felt like there was like no water, no spinal fluid at the top up here. You know, it felt like it was just dry, and it hurt really bad. That happened for about 2-3 days. And then I called my doctor, the people who did my spinal tap, and I was like, hey, this is happening. I probably need a blood patch. And so they let me come in and they gave me a blood patch. And I was like, yay, no more spinal headaches. And kind of immediately it helped with my spinal headaches. And then 2 days after the whole episode, I wasn't able to walk. Like, it was so painful to walk, to move, to roll over, to sit up, to exert myself at all. Like, you know, using pressure to stand up, anything like that. Terrible, miserable. That lasted for like a week, or it lasted from Wednesday until Sunday when I went to the ER, or called the doctor or something Sunday. And I was like, hey, I called the people that did it, and I was like, hey, this is happening. These are reading glasses, so, but I can't, like, up close, if y'all were, I wouldn't be able to see myself. I was like, hey, this is happening. And she was like, oh, you probably have coagulated blood around your spinal canal, and it's pressing on your nerves, so that's probably why you are in so much pain. And she was like, you need to go immediately to Coeur d'Alene and get an MRI. I was like, girl, I live all the way an hour away from Coeur d'Alene, and I'm not going to Coeur d'Alene. I cannot. It's too much. I don't feel like it. I'm in pain. I cannot ride in that car for an hour to Coeur d'Alene. I was like, could I just go to a place around here? And she was like, well, I don't know if they have an MRI machine. And I was like, well, let me call. And they had one that day, so I went. But by the time I got there, apparently they had closed the MRI machine down, which was so ridiculous. So it was pointless. He gave me pain medicine, and that was it. Then I went home, and I made it from, maybe it wasn't a Sunday, I don't know, but I made it to a Friday. I called my neurologist, and he scheduled me an MRI in Coeur d'Alene so I wouldn't have to go to the emergency room in Coeur d'Alene, which the emergency room in Coeur d'Alene is like, it takes a while, to say the least. And so I did my MRI Friday, and by then I was starting to feel a lot better. And so today is Tuesday, and I got my results yesterday. My doctor called and he said, oh, it looks there's nothing emergent or something. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's good. No intervention needed. That's what he said. And I was like, oh, okay, good. So I read my MRI results, and it said that there was swelling in my spine. And so it all makes sense to me. And I remembered back to when I had my stent put in my brain. I remembered that after that, for like a week and a half or 2 weeks, I couldn't move my neck where they went up through. I couldn't move any of this, and I couldn't touch it, and it was all swelling, inflammation. And so it reminded me of that, and I was like, lupus. lupus. So lupus once again attacked me, and I didn't realize it was lupus. I thought I was dying. But it was so painful. I physically couldn't walk. I couldn't move. I couldn't roll over. I mean, it was like, it was so bad, like so bad. And I'm still recovering. It's still pretty painful, but it's gotten a lot better. I can walk around, I can move, I can sit up. But now my headaches are all back again. I mean, they weren't really gone, but it's a lot of mess. My headaches are pretty bad and making my neck, the back of my head, sometimes I get these pressure headaches, and it makes my neck hurt, and my shoulders and arms hurt really bad. And that's new for me. Like, I mean, I always had, well, since I've been diagnosed with pseudotumor cerebri, I've had headaches that make my neck hurt, but I've never had them so bad that they make my shoulders and my arms hurt, ever. So that's weird. I was supposed to go see my neurologist yesterday, but I was so sick and in so much pain, I physically could not go to Coeur d'Alene. I was like, no, G, can't do that, homie. So, and I feel like if I was to go yesterday, like, what would he have done? You know, nothing. He would not have done, that's annoying. He would not have done anything except for talk to me, and then I'm not going to take any pain medicine for it anymore because it doesn't work. And he's telling me to lose weight, which I am losing weight already. And he probably will try to tell me to get a stent on this side of my head, and I'm not doing that because this stent ain't working. So I felt like it was kind of pointless until I lose weight. Now if I lose weight, which I'm losing weight, I weighed 179 and now I mean, I wish I weighed 179, that'd be awesome. I weighed 279, now I'm 268. So I'm losing weight with this vegan, whole food, low fat vegan diet. But once I lose a lot of weight, if these headaches don't get better, then I would probably go see him. I do need to see him, but I just don't want to waste my gas and money right now to go an hour to Coeur d'Alene just for him to talk to me. You know, like, can you call me? Give me a ring-a-ding-ding. Let me know what's popping. Like, why you gotta make me come all the way to Coeur d'Alene? Can't we do Skype interviews? So, I have not done any Christmas shopping at all. Oh, speaking of that, I was texting my friend to see what she was doing today. Taking him to a doctor's appointment. What about you? Because I want to see if she wants to go with me to Walmart. I have to go get Christmas presents, and I've been trying to eat my greens every day, but that's not happening. So I'm just going to do little smoothies every day in the morning just to get my greens and my omega-3s, because my joints are on fire. They're really bad. Like, worse than eating meat and dairy. And I think it's because I'm not eating, I mean, I'm eating greens, but apparently I need like a whole lot. So we'll see if that works. There's a lot going on. But I just wanted to update y'all, and I haven't been making regular vlogs because I have to buy a new editing system, which I can't buy right now because I'm broke and it's Christmas and all my kids' birthdays was just yesterday basically. So in January I should be able to buy that, and then we'll be back to normal vlogs. So instead of little update videos. So I'm excited about that. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Remember Jesus this Christmas. That's what it's about. I'm learning that this American Christmas, never mind. Anyways, just make this about Jesus. Just Christmas about Jesus, and just remember him. Give him some of your time. Think of all the good that he's done for you, and give him some of your time. You know, this is ridiculous. Sorry. And also, even if you feel like God hasn't done anything good for you, just really think about it. You got a roof over your head, you got food in your stomach. If you don't have a roof over your head and food in your stomach, you're alive. You have a chance at life. You have a chance to get a roof over your head and a chance to get food in your stomach. And you have a God who hears you. you know, just like he heard Elijah when he prayed for rain and for fire. He hears you when you pray for food and for shelter, for happiness and for joy. He hears you. So just think about those things this Christmas and really give God your time and energy. It really does make a difference in your life. In my life, it definitely has, and I know that in many other people's life it has, because God is everything. So I'm truly. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hopefully I'll see you before then, but I highly doubt it. Love you. Bye. If I can turn off the camera correctly.